presentation of WGAA Sports.
Cedartown High School basketball.
He ducks it!
Lays it up. Got it!
Yes! Three-pointer try.
Yes!
Cedartown wins!
It's time for Cedartown High School Bulldogs basketball. Right here on WGAA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to courtside for today's action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into Cedartown High School Lady Dogs basketball. The leaves have turned, the temperature in the air has dropped, and we are back on the hardwood. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter bringing you Cedartown High School Lady Dogs scrimmage basketball as we get ready to open the 2024-2025 campaign. Andrew, these Lady Dogs are coming off one of the most successful seasons that they have had in probably the past half decade or so.
Absolutely.
We want to see these Lady Dogs continue to build on that success from last year. They're going to be short a couple of players that we were used to calling their name a lot last year.
Right.
We'll get into that a little bit, but excited to be back here on the Big Double A with more basketball.
Well, we're here, Sam, where last year we had a very memorable game, both girls and boys, at Armuchee. It was a regular season game, if you recall, last year when Cedartown picked up their first win. The boys, at least, picked up their first win this season, and it kind of continued on to a successful campaign. Right now, the head coaches are meeting in the middle of the floor as we're ready for this preseason matchup between the Cedartown Lady Dogs and the Armuchee Lady Indians. Sam, we played these teams last year. Armuchee, now you look at their roster, at least the roster that we have available. Not a ton of names on there, but as we know, Armuchee does have a talented program. And the Cedartown Lady Bulldogs coming off a successful year last year. We're going to probably get to see, as you were mentioning, a young talent getting a chance to show out here in this scrimmage game. And it is a scrimmage game. It doesn't count in the record books. This is a practice game to get ready for the season opener next Tuesday at Bremen.
You talk about last year's squad, Andrew. They were 10-18 on the season. They were 4-6 in region play. They were able to pick up quite a few wins compared to the previous year, and that's something that they built off of. Talking about Armuchee's roster, you're right. There's only 12 ladies on this roster, so not a very deep team for this Lady Indians team coming in to tonight's game, but the talent is going to keep them in it. Looking over at the Cedartown side, there's going to be some names that are missing that you were very familiar with last year. Kendall Pace, one of those names, the biggest name, the leading scorer for the Lady Dogs during that 2023-2024 campaign. She, of course, graduated last year, has moved on, but another big key part of that Cedartown lineup that is not in the lineup this year, Marin Barrow. Marin focusing on volleyball, we believe, as she is a very, very talented volleyball player, so that's probably where she is focusing her efforts. But this Lady Dog squad, nonetheless, has a lot of returners coming back that you're going to be very, very used to hearing their names called. Haven Barclay, Charlie Todd, Chastity Washington, Anna Kate Bussey, Kinsley Boozer. Of course, you're going to talk about some of those key girls as we go throughout tonight's contest. Lady Dogs are wearing really good-looking new uniforms. I believe these are brand new for this year.
I think they are.
They are really sharp.
They're very, very classic look. Lady Dogs and block letters on lady on top of the numbers, dogs on the bottom. The white letters and then the black numerals outlined in white. The red jerseys look really, really good. Of course, Armuchee also a very traditional look. Their white uniforms trimmed in blue. Let's listen in to the Star Spangled Banner, and we will come right back after that. So let's listen in.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
like the Gaither vocal band version or something. It's a very nice arrangement.
A nice moving arrangement of the Star Spangled Banner. Like you said, Andrew, just really classic-looking uniforms for this Lady Dog squad. You know, they remind me a lot of the red football uniform tops with the writing in the block white. And then, of course, you've got your black numbers, like you said. Introduction of the starting lineups. First for your Cedartown Lady Dogs, Asia Ware will be getting the start tonight for Cedartown, as well as Kinsley Boozer. Of course, those are two returning stars for this squad, as well as number 11, I should say, Haven Barclay. She's going to get the start tonight. Number 24, Anna Kate Bussey will also get the start, and number 12, Camille Solomon, a newcomer to this Lady Dog squad, a freshman. She's listed as a point guard as well as a shooting guard for Cedartown. She's going to get the nod tonight in the starting five for your Lady Dogs.
You also mentioned Anna Kate Bussey as well, number 24, another returning senior for this team. Here's the starting lineup for the Armuchee Lady Indians. Kelsey Arp, number 5, getting the start for the Indians.
Junior, number 10, Peyton Puckett.
Junior guard number 10, Peyton Puckett, also getting the start for Armuchee.
At guard, senior number 12, Sophie Thacker.
Sophie Thacker, senior, 5'9", will get the start.
At forward, sophomore number 14,
Aubrey McConkey, a talented sophomore, will get the start as well for Armuchee.
Junior number 24, Bella Duck.
And Bella Duck, point forward, junior number 24, Bella Duck, listed at 5'5". Excited about getting basketball back underway. You know, today's one of the cooler days, Sam, of the year so far. You know, we've kind of had a little weather change. You have to have the cold weather to have basketball so you can be inside.
Well, you do. Temperatures today, of course, remaining in kind of the 60s as far as the high of the temperature. We had a lot of rain yesterday, last night. It was nice to get a little shower in the area, but like you said, the temperatures have fallen, and it is time for basketball here on the Big AA, Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, 106.1 FM, AM 1340. And we are ready to get things tipped off. Asia Ware will go to the center circle for the Lady Dogs, and it's going to be Sophie Thacker. They will face off in the center circle, and for the play-by-play of tonight's call, my good friend and broadcast partner, Mr. Andrew Carter.
Thank you very much, Sam. Looking forward to another great season. And here we go for this preseason scrimmage. The tip will go to the Lady Bulldogs. It'll be Haven Barclay who will end up with it. Going from right to left on your radio dial, the pass goes to number 5, Kinsley Boozer. Anna Kate Bussey now back to the top. Asia Ware has it. Ware. Pass is going to be tipped out. No, it's no tip out of bounds. It will go to the Armuchee Indians in the first turnover of the ball game.
Well, it looked like that they had gotten a hand on it, but they didn't. Kinsley Boozer was shooting to go back into the lane, and Asia was anticipating her coming outside. So a turnover for the Lady Dogs in their first possession.
Kelsey Arp, a lob pass over to the left side is Sophie Thacker. She'll get it back on a pass. Will Arp, and she'll attempt a three-pointer. It's up and no good. Rebound by Armuchee, but Cedartown gets a takeaway. It was Barclay who got the takeaway. Here comes Solomon, and now Solomon on the floor, and it's going to be turned back over to Armuchee. Passing underneath, and it's going to be taken away by Cedartown again. Another takeaway by Haven Barclay. Barclay stops, almost traveled. Give it now to Anna Kate Bussey. Layup no good. Tipped. It will be out of bounds. Last touch by Armuchee. Cedartown basketball under Armuchee's basket. No score, 7:05 to play here in the first quarter. Cedartown and Armuchee in this preseason action.
Good early hustle by the Lady Dogs, going coast to coast, trying to be aggressive, as we saw Barclay do that a lot last year. She's going to continue to do that this year.
And it goes to Haven Barclay. Barclay now to Boozer on the left side. Boozer bounces one to Solomon to the center of the key. Now to Bussey on the right side. Bussey to Asia Ware on the little route to the basket. No good. The rebound taken by Armuchee's Sophie Thacker. And Cedartown is yet to score on a couple of possessions. They'll bring it down the floor and a pass to number 10, Peyton Puckett. Puckett to the top of the key, number 12, Thacker. Thacker to the right side, goes to Arp. Now back to the center of the key. It's number 24, Della Duck, and Della a quick handoff to Puckett. Now they go back to the center. In the paint, jumper no good. We tipped it out of bounds. It will be Armuchee basketball. Still no score, a minute and a half into the ball game.
Asia Ware was going up to try to get possession of that one, and the tip went just the other way, underneath the basket. The Indians will get another crack at it.
They're going to go out and attempt a three-pointer on that one. No good. Rebound by Armuchee. Blocked. They're going to call a foul on Anna Kate Bussey on the block.
They're actually going to get Asia Ware on that one. She came over the back and picked up her first foul.
I just automatically assumed that,
Well, the way
Kate,
that things go, that's what you expect.
That's right. So a chance from the charity stripe for Armuchee, and the first shot is up and in from number 14, Aubrey McConkey, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Lady Indians. McConkey's second attempt is forthcoming. It's up and good. Nothing but net there. 2-0 lead for Armuchee. And they're pressing on the inbounds pass. Bussey looking, going to get it in, and now we got a whistle. Timeout will be called by Coach Green. Coach Green, assisted by Dawson Edwards, a first-year assistant head coach. Let's take this 30-second break. We'll come back right after this.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
2-0 is your score. 6:24 left to go here in the first. Lady Dogs trail. Inbound pass goes off of an Armuchee Indian, and the Lady Dogs will get another chance at it.
Yeah, Armuchee wasting no time on the half-court press here. Anna Kate Bussey will try to send it inbounds again. It was denied the last time. Still looking, and she'll have to lob it in the air. She'll get it to Solomon. Solomon across the middle court stripe. She's going to try to take a route to the basket. She will pass over the head of number 5, Kinsley Boozer, and out of bounds, Armuchee basketball. 2-0 lead for the Indians. And here comes number 5, Kelsey Arp. Arp will pass to the right, got it to Thacker. Thacker on the right angle will dribble back to the center. They go down in the paint, feed it to the outside. Got it to number 5, Kelsey Arp, back to the center of the key. It's Peyton Puckett. Back over to Arp again. Arp's pass deflected, but recovered by Armuchee's Sophie Thacker now to the left side. They try to go down low. Shot no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Cedartown, the official says. And it will stay with Armuchee. 24 on the shot clock.
Cedartown really having a big issue right now trying to get rebounds, both on the offensive and the defensive glass. Just not able to get a handle on one.
Inbounds pass to the left side. Got it into Sophie Thacker. Now to the right. She was open for a 3, didn't take it. She'll take it all the way unmolested, up and in. Number 5, Kelsey Arp. The first from the floor for Armuchee, 4-0 lead. Here comes Solomon down the far side. Solomon pass goes to Asia Ware. Ware nowhere to go. Pass is deflected and stolen by Armuchee. Armuchee very, very stingy on their defense. And here comes number 5, Kelsey Arp. Arp passes down low. Now they get it out to Duck, and Duck will pass it. Shot no good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. Here comes Haven Barclay.
That's our first rebound of the game, and that goes to Asia Ware as Haven Barclay is going to get called for the double, even though there was a lot of defensive interference there from number 10, Peyton Puckett. But the call goes against Cedartown. So it'll be a turnover. Armuchee will get it back with 5:11 left here in the first, leading the Lady Dogs 4-0.
Here comes number 5, Kelsey Arp, across the big A in the middle of the floor, the big blue A. This is a really, really nice facility here at Armuchee High School. About a 5-year-old gym that they built here. It's got permanent seating in, almost like a little college stadium. Armuchee passing around the perimeter. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 4:43 left to go in the first period. They go underneath. The layup is good. Number 24, Bella Duck, wasn't even looking at the hoop, but got it to go. 6-0 lead for Armuchee. Haven Barclay across the timeline. She'll pass left side. Got it to Bussey. Now left side, it's Boozer. Boozer trying to drive. She's double-teamed, nowhere to go. Goes to Bussey. Now to Solomon, top of the key. Now right side to Ware. Now to Barclay. Barclay trying to drive it. Puts up the shot. No foul called. It's no good. Rebound will be taken by Armuchee. Number 5, Kelsey Arp. Puts up a move and a shot, and she makes it. Great fake there to make it 8-0, Armuchee.
I tell you, this Lady Indian squad is playing really stingy defense right now. Cedartown not able to get any clean looks.
Kinsley Boozer in a desperation shot. She'll be fouled and she goes up. And that'll be the first chance for Cedartown from the charity stripe. Foul called on number 12, Sophie Thacker, her first, and team number 1, the first foul of the ball game for either side. And it will be number 5, Kinsley Boozer, the sophomore, to shoot from the free throw line. Her first one is up, and it's good. 8-1 now the score, and Cedartown will do 3 substitutions. Looks like it'll be Todd and Washington to come into the ball game, and also number 23, Mariah Westmoreland, the freshman. Charlie Todd and Chastity Washington in there, giving our starters some rest. Second free throw is good from Boozer, so she's a perfect 2 for 2. It's 8-2 now. We trail it with 3 minutes 55 seconds to go. Inbounds pass to Kelsey Arp. She'll bring it down the floor with 3:53 to play. Arp in no hurry. She'll pass to her right to Harris. Now a lob pass, and Chastity Washington will be called for a foul. A little too aggressive there, Sam, on that play.
Yeah, just a little aggressive there on Chastity Washington. You know what you're going to get with her, though. She is going to give you 110%, and she's going to run wide open all game long, and she just got a little hasty on that one, we should say.
Second team foul on Cedartown there. Left side pass goes to number 11, Josie Harris. Now they could go down low, back outside, open from 3. It is no good off the front of the rim. Rebound by Charlie Todd. Todd will be tied up in a jump ball. Possession will go to Armuchee. So Charlie gets the rebound, but unfortunately got tied up immediately.
That's only the second rebound for the Lady Dogs so far.
Inbounds pass, a quick 3 from the left, good. Number 11, Josie Harris with the tray. And it's 11-2.
That is
Armuchee
just
leads.
absolute picture-perfect inbound baseline play right there drawn up by the Lady Indians.
Kinsley Boozer, one of the only starters still left in the ballgame. Solomon also still out there. She'll take it to the hoop, no good. Cedartown yet to score from the floor tonight. Number 11, Harris down there quickly. She'll feed to the right side. It's up and in from number 21, Tori Vitello. And it's now 13-2. They lead by 11. Here comes the freshman, Camille Solomon. She'll pass to the left side, got it to Mariah Westmoreland. Now a whistle, and we got an offensive foul called on the Lady Bulldogs away from the play. It's going to be number 12, Camille Solomon, committing the foul.
3 team fouls for the Lady Dogs right now, and they will have some substitutions come in. It looks like Asia Ware will check back in, as well as Haven Barclay. So you've got Ware, Barclay, Todd, Washington, and Westmoreland.
One thing we're seeing, though, is a good chance for Coach Green to sub out these players. You know, that's a luxury we really didn't have a couple of years ago, to kind of give some of our starters a breather on the bench. They're going to try to pass down low, and it's going to be tipped away and stolen by Chastity Washington. Here comes Washington in the paint, puts up the shot, no good, draws contact in the foul.
Well, that's one of those things.
Josie Harris, number 11, picks up the foul.
It's just textbook Chastity Washington driving hard in the lane, picks up the contact. Now going to try to cut into this 11-point lead right now.
First free throw is up, and it's no good, short off the front of the rim. But you got to tip your hat to her, though. She didn't really have a good angle for a shot, but threw it up there anyway, knowing she was probably going to get fouled. Second free throw attempt up. That one no good as well. Rebound by Armuchee. So we are 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Left side, they try to go down low. Ball loose for a moment, but recovered and intercepted by Cedartown. It's Haven Barclay. Barclay across the timeline. Almost had it ripped away on a drive-by right there. Pass now to Asia Ware, top of the key, now to Chastity Washington. Washington's pass is going to be picked off by 00, who we don't have on the roster. At least I don't see
Gabby
it.
Stinson,
all right. That's going to be out of bounds off Armuchee. Cedartown ball. They're going to say it bounced off of the leg of the Armuchee player, I believe Stinson, who had the ball. And another sub will be coming in, the number 31 for Armuchee.
Looks like also Cedartown's going to sub a few in. Kinsley Boozer is going to check back in, as well as Camille Solomon. So Westmoreland and Washington will both take a breather.
2:02 to left here in the first quarter. It's 13-2 lead for Armuchee. Here comes Haven Barclay, the senior leader on this team. Barclay, the left side pass goes to Solomon. Camille Solomon will pass left side. Charlie Todd's got it. Todd on the left, goes back to Boozer. Boozer thought about shooting. She's got to pass or shoot, and she will get it to Todd on the left wing. Todd goes to Barclay. 13 on the shot clock, now to Solomon. Solomon, top of the key, going to lob it over here. Wide open is Boozer. Boozer trying to drive. She has nowhere to go. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Now 4. Three-pointer attempt up from Wayer. No good. Rebound put back up is no good from down low. And now we got a whistle and a jump ball. It'll stay with Cedartown. Charlie Todd with a big-time scuffle trying to get a hold of that basketball, and she won the battle.
That's one thing that I'd like to see her progress on this year is just being aggressive underneath the basket.
Asia Ware goes into Solomon. Solomon left side to Boozer. Boozer dribbles around, now passes to Barclay, center of the key. 15 on the shot clock. Now to Charlie Todd. Her shot is blocked on the three-pointer attempt. Rebound goes to number 5, Kelsey Arp. Arp with 1:10 to play here in the first quarter. Now they go outside from 3. Well short from number 11, Josie Harris. Rebound by Cedartown. It'll be Solomon. Solomon passes to Barclay. Barclay with a lane to the hoop. She'll put up the shot, draws contact. She'll be fouled. And Barclay will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job there by Haven. She knew that the defender was right in her face. And so she just goes straight up with it. And Barclay will go to the charity stripe. The foul was called on number 5, Kelsey Art. That's going to be her first.
Here's Haven Barclay, her first try from the line. That's up and in. Cedartown scores their 3rd point. All 3 points have been on free throws.
Cutting into this lead, now a 10-point lead for Armuchee. 13-3 your score.
A few sub-outs for the Lady Indians here. Second free throw up, and that one is in and out and back in. It's good. So Haven is perfect from the stripe. It is now 13-4, 9-point lead for Armuchee. 55 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's number 11, Josie Harris. Harris to McConkey. Back to Harris again. Now top of the key, a pass to Puckett. Puckett trying to drive the hoop, and she'll be fouled.
Oh, that's a bad call.
Yeah, they're going to get Haven Barclay on a phantom trip right there. Coach Green is very nonchalant about it. Of course,
well,
that's just his style anyway.
Haven made a really good defensive play, and then unfortunately for the young lady, she tripped over her own feet.
Inbounds pass goes into Peyton Puckett. A fresh 24 on the shot clock. High pass is going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Armuchee. Cedartown basketball with 36 seconds to go. There'll be a 1-second differential on the shot clock and game clock. In it goes to Solomon. Solomon will cross the timeline. We will have to shoot before the buzzer. They go down low to Haven Barclay, and she will be fouled as she was underneath.
She was double-teamed, just went to the lane. She was going to try to bank it in off the glass, and she got fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line again. They're going to get number 31, Aubrey Dostart, for the foul. That's going to be her first, team foul number 4 for Armuchee.
Haven Barclay's first free throw is perfect.
A beautiful high arcing shot goes in for the 5th point for the Lady Dogs, and so far, Cedartown only able to score from the charity stripe.
Second attempt is up. It is no good. Her first miss. 13-5. The score, 25 seconds. Armuchee with the board. Here's number 11, Josie Harris on the left side. Harris to the center. Goes McConkey. 19 seconds. A three-pointer attempt is no good. Just let it go out of bounds. Cedartown basketball with 15 seconds.
Good play there by the young freshman Solomon to just let that one go instead of trying to grab it. Let it go out of bounds. Let everybody set up. Run your offense the way that you want to.
Here's Solomon with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. To Barclay on the left side. Now to Boozer. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Here's Charlie Todd. 3, 2. Underneath is going to be tipped out of bounds. They're going to say off of Cedartown with 0.4 seconds to go. I like the play call, though, trying to get down low for a quick layup. And Armuchee will just take the inbounds pass and let the clock run out. So through 1 quarter of play, it's Armuchee 13, Cedartown 5. A 60-second break. We'll come back with the second period after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Welcome back to Cedartown Lady Dogs basketball, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Armuchee with a 13-5 lead in this preseason game, Sam.
Yeah, a decent first quarter for the Lady Dogs, a really good quarter for obviously for Armuchee. They played really tough defense against the Lady Dogs. Cedartown struggling to get offensive and defensive rebounds, which has been causing some problems for Cedartown. However, we're going to see what these Lady Dogs are able to do in this second quarter of play. You know, this is a young Lady Dogs squad. Of course, we do have some senior leadership on this team, but you also have a freshman in the form of Camille Solomon that is a huge part of this Cedartown Lady Dogs team for the first 8 minutes or so far this season.
Armuchee gets the inbounds pass to start the second period. They're quickly trying to get to the hoop. Cedartown double teaming underneath. Now we got a whistle, jump ball. Possession arrow will go back to Cedartown. Great play there by Charlie Todd and Asia Ware down there trying to force it away.
Anna Kate Bussey will check in. She will come in and get Charlie Todd a break. Todd putting in a lot of good minutes there in the first quarter in relief of Bussey.
Absolutely. Got to get it inbounds quickly. We get it into Barclay as they're pressing. They're playing man coverage on the press. Barclay able to beat it now. She'll pass down the floor to Asia Ware. She'll put up a quick jumper on the right side. No good. Rebound by Armuchee. Number 12, Sophie Thacker, trying to beat Haven Barclay down there. She'll put up a shot. Tried to draw a foul. No call. Rebound by Armuchee outside to Kelsey Arp. Arp going to try to drive. Goes around a pick. Her shot is short. It'll be out of bounds, Cedartown ball.
One thing that you have mentioned, Andrew, is Armuchee playing in this full-court press defense. That's something that Cedartown had to contend with all year last year. It's something that they've had to contend with the past 2 years, and it looks like teams are going to continue to press the Lady Dogs.
Solomon gets the inbounds pass, but loses the handle, and it's picked off by Sophie Thacker. The pass goes to the left side. It's up and in, and a foul called. Bella Duck gets the foul, or gets the shot and fouled at the same time, and a chance for a three-point play.
They're going to get Solomon on the foul. That is going to be her second. And it does send Duck to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
Solomon will be subbed out for Chastity Washington. So here's the and one. It's up and in. 16-5. They lead by 11 again. Here comes Kinsley Boozer trying to break free of the man coverage. Got to get across that timeline, and she just about traveled. The pass will go down the floor. A long pass to Haven Barclay. Tried to pass down low, but there was nobody there, and it's intercepted by the Indians. It'll be Arp. Arp passes out to the left side. Now back to the center of the key. It'll be number 5, Kelsey Arp again with it. She'll pass back outside. Open from 3, no good, and we got away with a foul right there. It'll be kicked out of bounds by Armuchee Cedartown ball. But I tell you, it was incidental contact for Chastity Washington, but it was after the shot went off, and I think the official just didn't see it.
I would think so, because like you said, there was a lot of contact there. We got to get it in quickly, and we do.
And again, they're pressing. The pass is going to be on the floor and picked back up by Armuchee. So Cedartown having some ball control issues here early. Number 5, Kelsey Arp at the top of the key. 16-5 lead for Armuchee here in this preseason game. Call it a practice game, if you will. There's a shot down low, off the glass and good. Aubrey McConkey off the window, 18-5. Now we got a whistle. Timeout called by Coach Green for Cedartown. We'll take it with them with 6:21 left to go in the first half. It is Armuchee 18, Cedartown 5. This 30-second break back after this.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Come see Michelle Rupert, your local State Farm insurance agent. 770-748-8771. Located at 607 North Main Street in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
18-5 is your score coming out of the Cedartown timeout. 6:21 left to go here in the first half of play. And Kate Bussey will get it inbounds for the Lady Dogs.
Haven Barclay has it. And now it's Boozer. Boozer is in trouble in the backcourt, trying to get across the timeline. Going to have to hurry. Asia Ware will lob it down. We got a whistle. They're going to call 10 seconds. And it's unfortunate because Haven Barclay was wide open on that pass and had just an open lane to the basket.
Not only was it very unfortunate because of that, it was unfortunate because he called that as it was coming off of her fingertips.
Actually, he called it when it was in the air, but it had not crossed the timeline just yet. Number 12, Sophie Thacker on the left side, trying to get a turnover. We've been pretty good on deflecting passes, and there's another fight for the ball. It was Anna Kate Bussey who had her hands on the ball. It'll draw a jump, and that'll keep it with Armuchee.
And listen, you know what you're going to get out of Anna Kate Bussey as well defensively. She is just as hungry to go after it as Chastity Washington is.
Well, the word that describes her is tough. There's a shot up and no good. They're going to call a foul, a late call there on a foul on Anna Kate Bussey. The shot was no good from number 5, Kelsey Arp, and she'll go to the free throw line.
We're going to start this all over again this season.
I'm telling you. That is her first foul, though, at least, in this ball game, although I pegged her for one earlier that was not hers. First free throw up from Arp is no good. It's off the back of the iron. Armuchee 18, Cedartown 5 with 5:50 left to go. We will have video of this year's basketball season at home, at least, maybe a few select away games. Shot was also no good. Rebound by Cedartown. Here comes number 3, Asia Ware. Her pass is tipped, but got it back to Boozer. Boozer back to Asia Ware. She'll check a 3. It is no good. It'll be tipped and saved, but maybe we should have saved it. It went out of bounds. Chastity Washington tried to save the ball, but when she knocked it away, I think it would have been out on Armuchee, honestly. But you got to admire the tenacity there to try to save it anyway, but knocked it away and out of bounds, and Armuchee will have it. Sophie Thacker on the right side. Now she'll pass to the center. A three-pointer good. Number 11, Josie Harris, the sophomore for Armuchee with a 3, and it's now 21-5.
That is her second from beyond the arc tonight.
Chastity Washington runs over a defender, taking it all the way to the hoop, laying up good. Our first from the floor tonight is a trademark Chastity Washington lay-in. She absolutely, not only with her speed, but lowered her head like she was she was going against a offensive line.
If we could put a pair of shoulder pads and a helmet on her, I'd play her tomorrow night against Cambridge.
Armuchee called for a travel. It will be Cedartown basketball. 21-7 lead for Armuchee with 4:57 to play in the first half. Haven Barclay looking for an open passer. Again, they're going to have to get it in there, lob it up, and it's tipped. We recover it, though, as Chastity Washington kind of trapped in the corner, gets it to Bussey. Bussey's pass is going to be deflected and almost taken away again by Cedartown, but Armuchee will recover. They go down low. The pass is up. The shot is up. It's no good. Rebound taken again by number 21, Tori Vitello. It's no good, and a foul called on Cedartown, and 2 at the line coming for Vitello. And guess who? It'll be 24.
I thought they got 23 on that one, which would be Mariah Westmoreland.
Is she out there?
She is.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to her.
Yep, that's what the scoreboard says. We'll take it. Free throw, I believe, missed.
Yeah, no good there from number 21.
Second free throw is up, and that's in and out, no good. Rebound will be taken by Bussey. Bussey deflects it away, though, but right to a Armuchee defender, and that lay-in is good by Aubrey McConkey, and it's now 23-7. So they do get 2 out of it anyway. Barclay's going to pass to Bussey, Anna Kate Bussey. The pass goes now to Westmoreland. We got a whistle, and I think they're going to call a foul on, yep, it's going to be on double alt.
Gabby Stinson, that's going to be her first.
She fouled Westmoreland as she was trying to get the pass. Haven Barclay will check it in. 4:22 to play here in the first half. Barclay, and it goes to Westmoreland. Mariah Westmoreland, talented freshman athlete, goes to Barclay. Now right side to Bussey, the senior, looking to go with it somewhere. She will pass to Asia Ware at the center. Ware trying to go down low, but it's going to be deflected and intercepted by Double Alt. She'll take it all the way to the paint. She'll stop. She'll put up the shot. Kind of a sideways layup, no good. But the takeaway there by Haven Barclay, she goes ahead to Chastity Washington. Her layup is no good. And the rebound taken by Armuchee, as Washington was the only Lady Dog anywhere near the basket right there. So Armuchee will take it over. Chastity with the only basket from the floor from Cedartown. 5 points on free throws, and then the 2 from Chastity Washington. Double Alt, top of the key. Going to pass down low. Deflected and stolen by Cedartown. It will be a pass to Asia Ware. Here comes Haven Barclay now. Barclay goes to Bussey. Bussey back out to Ware. Ware with a three-pointer blocked and recovered by Armuchee's number 21, Tori Vitello. Vitello goes down with a pass, and it overshoots everybody. Kind of overcooked that pass. It will be Cedartown ball, and now Cedartown's going to sub out 3, Sam.
Yeah, we're going to have Charlie Todd come in, as well as Kinsley Boozer, and Camille Solomon is also going to check into the game for Cedartown. Right now, both of these squads are just running at breakneck speed, and the tempo of this game is as high as it has been so far.
Pretty high for a preseason game, for sure. Solomon trying to break away from her defender, almost had it stolen away, but she keeps her footing, goes to Chastity Washington. Layup is no good. She tries to put it back again, no good, and a foul called on Armuchee. I think they're going to get 12. Yes, it's going to be Sophie Thacker on the foul. That is her second. And Chastity will know she didn't foul Chastity, she fouled Solomon.
So Solomon will head to the free throw line.
I believe this is her first trip, isn't it? So Solomon will bend her knees and let it fly, and it's short of the rim, no good. Asia Ware, who just checked out of the game a moment ago, will come in for Chastity Washington. 3:06 to play, quarter number 2. 23-7 lead for Armuchee in this preseason scrimmage. The freshman Solomon's second one is up. That one rolls out no good, but Boozer gets the rebound. Her shot is blocked. She gets the own deflection, though, but now Armuchee will just pick it right out of her hands. This is a tough Armuchee team, Sam. Kelsey Arp will bring it across the
This is one of the best defensive teams I think we've seen in a long time.
And you got plays like that. A little quick pass, give and go to McConkey, who takes it underneath uncontested, 25-7. Here comes Asia Ware across the timeline. Pass goes to Boozer. Boozer finds herself a wide open lane, but it doesn't go in the basket. She was wide open there. It didn't go. We got a whistle and a jump, I think. Yes. Jump ball possession, Cedartown, I believe.
We got to get Kinsley Boozer rolling. It took her a little while last year to kind of get heated up and get things going, but once they did, she was pretty much unstoppable, especially down low. She's not a particularly tall player, but she plays the baseline really well.
Charlie Todd's pass goes in to Solomon. Camille Solomon, top of the key. 2.5 to go in the first half. Solomon will check a 3 straight away. No good off the front of the rim, and Armuchee gets the board. They're rebounding offensively, or defensively a lot. We're not getting many boards at all. First is up, no good. Second one up, it is good. Armuchee makes it 27-7. They lead by 20.
Well, and I tell you, the 3 from Solomon did not go, but I like the look from that young lady, especially with the freshman, to take the initiative to just pull one.
Boozer trying to find somebody open. We get it now to Charlie Todd. She'll go now to Solomon on the right side. Now Haven Barclay, who's back out there. Barclay had it knocked away. She will recover, give it to the left side to Boozer. Boozer trying to find a lane. She'll have to pass left side to Charlie Todd on the left wing. 6 seconds on the shot clock. We got to do something with it. She's going to drive to the hoop, put up the floater. No good from the baseline. Armuchee gets the rebound. Lots of missed shots by Cedartown in this ball game.
Lots of missed shots, but not a bad decision there from Todd as Armuchee fires a 3 and miss.
And rebound goes to Armuchee. They are going to drive it from the center. A little floater is up and good from number 5, Kelsey Arp. 29-7 lead. They lead by 22.
Arp with 6 points on the night so far for this Indian squad.
$1:15 left to go in the first half. Solomon gives now to Ware. Ware, top of the key. Left side wide open was Boozer. Boozer with a little move. Floater no good. She just can't get anything to
Well, and that
fall in
little,
the basket
that little
right
floater is what she is famous for, and as soon as she's able to heat up and get that going, she's going to be just fine. Armuchee has called a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this 30-second break here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
What's the biggest myth about interscholastic performing arts? That you have to be the most talented or experienced to participate. The truth is, anyone can be a part of their school's performing arts. There are countless opportunities for students to participate, from theater, choir, and band to speech and debate. The bottom line, if you want to perform, there's a place for you.
This message presented by the NFHS and the GHSA.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
29-7 is your score out of the timeout. Armuchee will have it.
And it will be Peyton Puckett at the top of the key. We haven't seen her in a while. Puckett will dribble around. 50 seconds to go. The pass goes to the right side. Barclay just about picked it off. Goes to Rowland, who's in the ballgame now. Back to the top of the key. Left side to go now again to Peyton Puckett. Puckett now top to key. The three-pointer is up. It is no good from number 11, Josie Harris. Rebound taken down low. We got a whistle, and it's going to go back to Cedartown, I think, on the jump. Nope, a foul will be called on Armuchee.
Yeah, Charlie Todd's going to get credit for that rebound. The foul, I believe, was called on, was it Sophie Thacker, maybe?
I think so. It was 11, I think. No, yeah, you're right. It was Sophie Thacker. Well, here comes Cedartown. It's Solomon. The gift to Chastity Washington. Washington now goes to Barclay. Now left side. There's a three-pointer from Bussey. No good, but saved by Cedartown. But Armuchee got the save pass. There's Josie Harris now top of the key. 17 seconds to go in the half. 29-7 the score. Josie Harris to the right side. You hear the countdown from the student body. Pass back to the center. 3 seconds to go. 2 seconds. Three-pointer try at the buzzer. No good. We go to halftime. Cedartown trails 29-7 to Armuchee. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with our halftime statistics and analysis here from the booth. Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and priced to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for 100 years. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call today for tee time, 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buckhannon Highway. Cedartown's original golf course celebrating 100 years. Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
29-7 is your score at the half. Armuchee leading the Cedartown Lady Dogs here in preseason scrimmage basketball action. So far for Cedartown, it has been slow in the scoring category, and that has been because Armuchee has been playing extremely good defense. Cedartown not able to get off a lot of shots. In fact, they are 1 for 12 from the floor, 0 for 5 and from three-point land. And then if you go to the free throws, Cedartown 5 for 11. They've only been able to hit once from the floor, and that was a Chastity Washington that she would drive the lane. Very classic, just full steam ahead. Drove the lane, able to lay it in off the back glass. Haven Barclay, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. She has 3 points on the night. Haven is, playing very quintessential Haven Barclay basketball. She is the leader of this Lady Dog squad. She's going to be kind of your point person in that point guard, shooting guard position. But we've seen Camille Solomon also handle those responsibilities as well, too, some for this Lady Dog squad. Solomon, a freshman. This is her first year, of course, playing high school basketball, and so far, very impressive. Kinsley Boozer is 2 for 3 from the stripe. She has 2 points on the night. And like we said, Chastity Washington, the only Lady Dog to hit from the floor, 1 for 4. So those are all of Cedartown's 7 points. Again, 29-7 is your score. This Cedartown squad, just tough. But you know that when you're coming into a preseason matchup, you're working on a lot of things, and the score really may or may not be the most important thing that the Lady Dogs will take away from tonight. A lot of it is going to be, what do we learn? How do we mesh? What do we see some sickness or some weaknesses, and how do we go about fixing those? Where do we see our strengths? So far, some good play from your younger players, like we said, in the form of Solomon. You're also seeing some time there from Mariah Westmoreland, also a freshman. One player in particular, I think, that we've seen so far that has made some pretty big improvements from last year is Charlie Todd. I'm very impressed with her. She's been a lot more aggressive so far, especially going up for those boards. When you have the height of Todd and you don't have a lot of other heights on the team, you got to tell her, look, it's up to you, kiddo. If we're going to get some second looks, it's going to be because of you. She's able to use her body to box out, use that height to go up and get those loose free balls, and so she's been able to do that a few times, and then her decision to drive the lane there at the end of the second period, very impressed with that. So just a tough scoring half for Cedartown, only able to drop 7 points so far.
Well, and I think you have to tip your hat to the defense for Armuchee. I mean, they're playing like they've been playing, for a month already. It seems like they've really got all the kinks kind of kicked out. I mean, there've been a few turnovers underneath, but they just look really prepared for this ball game. And not saying that Cedartown's not prepared. We've got some pretty big shoes to fill, on the starting role. But I feel like when we get some more experience under our belt, I think we're going to be okay. This is a very tough, opening matchup against Armuchee, who is a pretty good team. Armuchee girls are, and
unfortunately for Cedartown, something that we're actually going to be talking about for the next few years is the lack of a very strong middle school and rec program. Now that has grown, and right now it's a very strong program. We're younger.
We've yet to see that success at the younger level hit the high school. Now, and again, we don't mean it to sound like that we're not successful. I mean, we're doing well. It's just that the numbers you're seeing in rec basketball, the talent you're starting to see develop down there, has still kind of yet to filter into the high school ranks.
It just hasn't had time to really mature into the high school ranks, and so that's something that Cedartown is going to continue to struggle with. Armuchee, on the other hand, that there's a very good chance that this group of girls has been playing together for a very long time. They only have one senior on the team, I believe, if I looked at the roster correctly, but they have a lot of juniors on this squad that have been playing basketball together for quite a few years. Cedartown still trying to figure out some of those kinks and tricks that they have to pull, and so they're going to continue to get better, and the program itself will continue to get better. But this team, so far what we see, a lot of what we dealt with last year, Cedartown is going to be challenged each and every time that we inbound the ball with a full court press until we can figure out how to beat that press. We're going to have to use our speed. We're going to have to use our agility. And sometimes you're going to have to do like Chastity Washington, and you're going to just have to use sheer toughness and just lower the shoulder and go past your player. But that's going to be some things that Coach Green, is going to work on with this squad. Speaking of Coach Cherry, the boys will be in action after this game is over. Hopefully a tip-off sometime around 7:30. And then the season officially opens next week on Tuesday as we go on the road. We have to travel to Bremen to take on the Blue Devils, and then we'll have a game Thursday night at home against Armuchee. So that is going to be your next 2 games on the schedule. Of course, tomorrow night we have to shift gears again. We go right back to football. Opening round of the state high school playoffs. The Cedartown will be at home hosting the Cambridge Bears.
Tough matchup.
That's going to be a tough matchup. Of course, we'll have a lot more about that matchup on the pregame show that will be at 6 o'clock. We've got a few more minutes left here in this halftime break, so let's take another 2-minute timeout, and we'll come back with second half Cedartown High School Lady Dogs basketball here on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. Back after 2 minutes.
Attention high school sports fans, are you an armchair official? You know, the parent or fan who constantly yells at the referees and loves to let everyone know just how bad you think they are. Well, if you think you could do better, then get in the game and prove it. It's time for you to suit up and make the calls where they actually count. Every sport in Georgia needs more officials. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Make the right play. Go to Peach State Ford in Cedartown today.
Rush to Peach State Ford in Cedartown. Peach State Ford has a championship lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles. Peach State Ford is now open in your backyard.
Peach State Ford is proud to be part of your local community. Whether you're waiting for your vehicle to get serviced, picking up a part for your vehicle, or stopping by to check out a new vehicle for yourself, Peach State Ford offers a wide range of amenities to enhance your experience. Peach State Ford in Cedartown, 2076 Rockmart Highway, 770-748-3673.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Looking for a good used vehicle? Don't go out of town. Come see the folks at Dingler Motor Company, 526 North Main Street. Bad credit, no problem. Dingler Motor Company can get you back on the road in no time with their in-house financing. Top quality pre-owned late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Stop by and check out their wide selection at 526 North Main Street across from Livewire Surplus. Call them at 770-748-0906. Search them on Facebook at Dingler Motor Co. That's Dingler Motor Company.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
We're underway here as we start the third period of play. It's 29-7. Cedartown trailing. Cedartown had a good defensive play on an inbounds pass, knocking it away. Armuchee has it on the opposite side, and we intercept another pass. It'll be Haven Barclay who picks it off. Barclay across the timeline. She'll pass to the right side. Asia Ware fakes the shot. Now she'll drive it and has it ripped out of her hands. Now we got a whistle. And I think they're going to get a foul called on Cedartown. They're going to get, guess who?
Guess who?
Anna Kay Bussey.
That is her second of the night. But to say that her second waited all the way until the third period, I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed.
Kelsey Arp. And another takeaway. This time it's Kinsley Boozer who just rips it right out of her hand. Boozer. She'll put up the jumper in the paint short, gets her own rebound, but she can't hold on to it. And their number 5, Kelsey Arp, takes it over. So not too bad on the defensive side of things here, but we're still not able to really get much going offensively speaking. Arp will pass, get it to number 14. McConkey shot no good. Rebound by Bussey. Bussey is double teamed in the corner. She will pass out to number 11, Haven Barclay. Barclay going to drive it. She's going to stop. She's going to pass right side to Asia Ware. Air will check a 3. No good. Rebound will be taken by Barclay. Barclay will pass Charlie Todd. Todd now to the right side goes to Boozer. Boozer fakes. Now she'll drive it. She'll put up the floater. No good. She gets fouled. Good job there by Boozer to draw contact. She'll go to the charity stripe for 2.
Well, not only good form there to draw the contact, but just I like the presence of mind to go ahead and try to drive that and force that contact. The foul was on Sophie Thacker, so Boozer will go back to the free throw line with 2 shots here.
First free throw is no good. When you said good form, I just thought of Shmee. Good form, Mr. Shmee.
What a classic.
I'm telling you. Second free throw is on the way. First one was not good. This one is also no good, and we got a whistle and maybe a lane violation or a foul. They're going to call a foul.
And we're going to redo the shot. It's a lane violation on 24. Bella duck. So no foul. Lane violation, so Boozer will have another chance. That one in and out, no good. Charlie Todd got the board, and now we got a whistle, and they're going to call, I believe, Todd on the foul. They sure did.
Yep. Todd getting some contact with the Armuchee defender there in the lane, and that is going to be her first of the night.
Here's Kelsey Arp down the floor. Armuchee leads 29-7 over Cedartown. Arp to the right. Goes to McConkey. Now they go down low for a shot. No good. Rebound goes to Cedartown. And they give it out to Asia Ware. Ahead they go to Boozer. One person to beat. Boozer going to go around the defender, lay it up and in. That's the Boozer we know and love.
Well, and that's what she is very good at doing. Just a little floater shot. She uses a little misdirection, makes the defender go one way, she goes the other, deposits into the basket for two. Loose ball out of bounds, last touch by Armuchee. Cedartown basketball.
Cedartown fortunate, though, that we weren't called for kicking the ball because it went off the foot of Charlie Todd and then deflected off of an Armuchee player. But Cedartown will get the ball anyway. Here comes Haven Barclay, the senior, leader on this team for 4 years. Right side pass goes to Asia Ware. Now they go to Charlie Todd. Todd to Ware again. Loose ball out of bounds. Last touch by Armuchee. You know, people like Asia Ware, people like Haven Barclay have seen this team go through thick and thin, and head coach changes too. There have been several of those as well over the past 4 years. Anna Kate Bussey, also one of the seniors, has also seen quite a bit as part of this Lady Dog squad. Inbounds pass goes into Haven Barclay. Of course, we don't like to remember the winless season a couple of years ago.
No, that was pretty tough.
Charlie Todd shot is up, and it bounces off the scaffolding above the baskets, an automatic turnover to Armuchee. And again, we're seeing good things out of Cedartown. We're just not getting it all together right now as far as getting the shots and all that.
Well, the shots are not going our way, but we're also playing a very good defensive squad in Armuchee.
There's no doubt about that. Puckett. They go down low. Shot no good. Rebound taken by Cedartown. Bussey's shot was deflected, but there's Washington to get it. Goodness, here's Asia Ware now. Left side to Haven Barclay. Now goes to Washington. Washington on the left side goes to Ware down low, and it's going to be intercepted by Armuchee, but Cedartown gets it back. They go outside again to Bussey, now to Washington. Back to Bussey again, right side to Barclay. We got 12 seconds on the shot clock. Now it's to Todd, left side to Washington. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Shot no good, and they will not call a foul. It's off the top of the rim again and off the top of the glass. Another automatic turnover.
Well, one thing that Chastity's going to have to do, if she wants to get those calls, she's got to be a little more controlled with her shot. Otherwise, you're not going to get the benefit of the doubt on those.
She's trying to get a takeaway here, playing some tough defense. Armuchee able to get past her McConkey, but now it's going to be knocked loose out of bounds. Last touch. We get the save. Here comes number 11, Barclay. Here's Haven Barclay. Barclay passes, off the fingertips of Washington out of bounds.
They were trying to force the issue there. Pass did not go the way we wanted to, and we'll have some subs coming in for Armuchee. Cedartown will also sub in. It's going to be Kinsley Boozer and Camille Solomon. Washington and Todd will go out. They'll both get a break.
Yeah, they've been working nonstop, I think, since this second half began. We're 4:15 to play here in the third period. 29-9, Cedartown trails the Armuchee Indians. It's Kelsey Arp. Arp passes to the right side. They're going to check a three. In and out, no good. The rebound underneath is up and in from Audrey McConkey, number 14. 31-9, Armuchee on top.
That is their first points of the second half, believe it or not. Cedartown holding Armuchee scoreless for just over 4 minutes.
Boozer's pass to Solomon, lost the handle for a moment, picks it back up. She gets the defender right on top of her. Now goes to Boozer, top of the key. Back to Solomon on the left side. Solomon goes to Barclay. Barclay with a defender in front of her, and interface, trying to pass it. She'll get it now to Solomon, gives it now to Ware. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Back to Solomon, top of the key, right side to Bussey, trying to go down low, tipped in, recovered. Only got 3 seconds, got to shoot it. Shot is up, no good. Rebound will be taken by Armuchee. Boozer with a missed floater there. She kind of had to hurry it up with the shot clock expiring. Here's Harris.
Three, no good. From the right side, rebound by Armuchee. Now we got a whistle and a foul called on Cedartown. We'll see if it's going to be a shooting penalty or not. They're going to say yes.
And it was called on Camille Solomon.
Solomon.
That's going to be her third.
First free throw is up, and it's good. Number 14, Aubrey McConkey.
It's her second trip to the stripe so far, and she's perfect through three. Make it perfect through four.
Yep, still perfect. 33-9 as the Lady Indians are well in control of this one. Boozer on the right side has the pass. Lob one now to Ware. Ware in the paint, puts up the shot over the defender and up and in. That's the kind of shots we need Ware to make with her height.
Yep, you just got to take it up strong, go up against the defender, and that's exactly what she was able to do.
They go down low, back outside, almost tipped away. Recovered there by number 11, Harris. Now they try to pass to the right side. They will get it over here. Now McConkey going to drive it. No, that's Art, and now she's on the floor. I think she tripped over her own feet. Pass will be taken over by Boozer. Boozer able to recover. Here's Solomon. Now goes to Bussey. 15-foot jumper, no good. It'll be rebounded by the Lady Indians. Nobody was there to rebound it.
Good-looking shot, though, there by Bussey. Had some good form on it. Just didn't go home.
Good form, Mr. Smith. That's the last time, I promise. They're open for three. The tray is no good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. Anna Kate Bussey is double-teamed. And now we got a whistle.
No help whatsoever.
Foul will be called. Yeah, number 21 picks up the foul. Tori Vitello. They were getting pretty physical down there on that double team.
Yeah, they were, and unfortunately we weren't coming to help Bussey at all. We kind of left her in no man's land there for a moment.
Anna Kate will check it in, looking for somebody open. She'll get it in to Solomon. Quickly back over to Bussey. Bussey trying to bring it across the timeline. She'll pass, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Asia Ware.
And, you know, that's something that we've struggled with all season last season is when they press and we get a little bit of a break, we try a really long pass to get it across half court. And sometimes those passes don't go our way, whether it's just too long of a pass or the recipient's not coming to the pass is another big deal. Defender able to get in the lane and just break it up.
This team a single-A school, but they are quite good at basketball. They go down low, and the shot is blocked. Back outside three, no good. Rebound deflected away. Armuchee will have it, and a couple of Armuchee players kind of colliding out of bounds. Everybody appears to be okay. They were kind of close to an area where there was no padding.
Yeah, that was Art and McConkey making contact with each other.
Everybody's okay. Cedartown will have the basketball. 1:34 to play here in the third. Now we got a timeout called, I think, by Cedartown. 60-second break. We'll take it with them. 1:34 to play in the third. 33-11 back after 60 seconds.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Jake from State Farm. I just beat my running PR, so I'm celebrating with the Banana Bonanza smoothie.
Hey, and you can keep celebrating when you create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Come see Michelle Rupert, your local State Farm insurance agent. 770-748-8771. Located at 607 North Main Street in Cedartown.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big AA.
Chastity Washington gets the inbounds pass for Cedartown with 1:30 left to go, and there's a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Chastity Washington, I think.
They're just going to call it out of bounds. Yeah, but they're going to call it out on the Lady Dogs. So Armuchee's going to get it back on their side of the floor.
Not too crazy about that call right there, and that was right in front of us. Armuchee Dribbling around the perimeter. They go outside the double alt on the right side. She'll drive toward the hoop. The shot is partially blocked by Bussey, but the putback is good from number 24, Bella Duck. And they're trying to press us. Asia Ware, nope, loose ball, still loose, picked back up by Armuchee, foul called. I think you're going to get Solomon on the foul.
If so, that's going to be her fourth. We'll wait for the official word to come down, and it is. So that is going to be her fourth foul, and it comes with 1:05 left to play here in the third period.
Chastity Washington's going to check out as Haven Barclay comes back in, and Kinsley Boozer also is going to replace Solomon. 1:05 to play here in period number 3.
A lot of good minutes so far out of the freshman for the Lady Dogs, but you want to see her last until the fourth period.
And it goes to number 10, Peyton Puckett. 35-11 lead for Armuchee. Bad pass and intercepted. Here's Asia Ware. Ware takes it to the paint. She'll lay it up. It is no good. Out of bounds, last touch by Cedartown. It'll be Armuchee ball. We deflected a rebound attempt, and we never saw where the ball went. And by the time we did, it was well out of bounds. Armuchee will have the possession.
Good hustle there by Asia Ware on the seal. Did to take it down and try to get the basket. Just did not get that one to roll her way as we're now under a minute to play.
Armuchee trying to get open for another shot. They'll put up one, trying to draw foul. No foul called. Here comes Haven Barclay on the far side. Barclay with 35 seconds to go. Barclay called for the double.
Tough call there. Happened right in front of the bench and Coach Green. And again, like you said, he's very cool, calm, and collective, so no argument for him.
That the second time she's been called for that particular penalty. Here's Josie Harris. Harris passes top of the key, number 21, Tori Vitello. Vitello goes to double alt on the right side. Back to Vitello. Down to the left end. Driving with 19 seconds. There's about a half-second differential game clock, and that pass is going to go out of bounds. That point moot now as Cedartown will get it with 14 seconds.
Chance for the Lady Dogs to go down and get the last shot of the third period. 35-11 is your score. We got some subs coming in. Solomon is going to check in for the last 14 clicks of this period as Westmoreland will go out.
Barclay gets the inbounds pass with 12 seconds. Got to hurry. 8 seconds to Bussey. Now they go to Boozer. Boozer in the paint. She got tripped up and no foul called on that. That was an absolute missed call right there. 3.2 to go, and that's going to give Armuchee the ball back.
And unfortunately, Solomon was open on the backside had Boozer been able to find her.
Inbounds pass. They're going to try for a quick shot with 3-2. It's no good, out of bounds. And that'll be it for the third period. Cedartown trails 35-11. This 60-second break will come back with the final frame after this on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network.
Timeout. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the GHSA and the Georgia Athletic Directors Association.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's Pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Let's get back to the Cedartown Bulldogs right here on the Big Double A.
35-11 is your score. Lady Dogs trail as we head into the fourth period of play here at Armuchee High School. Sam Branch alongside Andrew Carter, bringing you preseason basketball on the home of the Big Double, on the home of the Bulldogs, the Big Double A. And so far, Andrew, a tale of two halves. Armuchee outscoring Cedartown only 6-4 here in this second half of play. So much better so far for the Lady Dogs as we are starting the fourth period with possession. A little slow in getting the music cut off for us. Now we're ready.
Bussey looking to send it inbounds. Get it into Boozer. Boozer top of the key, gives now to Solomon, who's got 4 fouls. Got to be careful with her. Solomon to the right side goes to Haven Barclay from 3, no good. Rebound by Solomon. Her putback is no good, and rebound goes to Armuchee, number 5, Kelsey Arp. And Arp will bring it across the timeline. She'll feed to the left side, now to the center. Wide open underneath, and the lay-in is good. Aubrey McConkey to make it 37-11.
Listen, we forgot about her like last year's Christmas present in the basement. I mean, she was wide open.
No doubt about that. Solomon to Boozer on the left side. Outside the perimeter now, driving toward the hoop. She'll put up the shot, and she will be fouled as she goes up. I'll tell you, it looked like it might have been all ball there, but the official called the foul.
Well, we'll take it. We'll get the benefit of the call as it'll send Boozer to the free throw line again.
Looks like number 12, Sophie Thacker, picks up her 4th. According to the scoreboard here at Armuchee.
That's what I've got on my sheet as well, is 4 for Miss Thacker.
First attempt up is no good from Boozer. Boozer, who we all know is definitely capable, has been kind of hit and miss today, but we all know that's only going to get better. Second free throw, that's going to be no good as well. Rebound will be taken by the Indians. Cedartown's free throw shooting less than desirable today as well.
Well, not good with that one. Boozer goes to 2 for 8 from the line. Cedartown only shooting 31% from the charity stripe.
Back out they go to Art. Loose ball and recovered, though, by number 21, Vitello. Now they go up for the shot. That's good. Bella Duck contested. Long 2 is good, 39-11.
Tip your hat to that young lady. She went right over the flying Haven Barclay. Made a good shot there.
Bussey goes now to the right. Asia Ware in the corner. Now back to the top. It's Solomon. She'll try a three-pointer. That looks good, but it rung out. Again, we've got good looks for shots, but we're just not.
And that's something that will heat up. And
yes.
I was going to say, it was Haven got a big-time foul there. She just grabbed her on the forehead as she ran by. I thought they were going to miss that one, but it was just a little bit of a delayed call. But the shooting,
second foul.
The shooting will heat up as you go throughout the season. So like you said, a lot of good looks so far for Cedartown. They're just not falling our way.
Kelsey Arp at the free throw line. First shot is up and good. Say this Armuchee team, well-oiled machine.
Yes, they are.
Early on, looking really good.
Clicking on all cylinders.
Anna Kay Bussey takes a rest on the bench as Charlie Todd comes back out. Second attempt is up from Arp and good. 41-11. They lead by 30. To Ware, trying to get it to Solomon, and it's going to be intercepted.
Again, another good defensive stand there by Armuchee, just breaking up the pass in the lane, coming away with the loose ball.
Bucket gets it outside to Vitello. Vitello guarded by the Cedartown freshman. They go down low. The layup is up and in. Another contested layup there, that time by McConkey.
Yeah, McConkey had to go through 2 Cedartown defenders and one in the form of Charlie Todd, the tallest girl on the floor right now, but she was able to make it land.
Left side, Charlie Todd. Tipped out of bounds by Armuchee, number 5. Kelsey Arp with a good defensive play to force the inbounds pass.
Lady Dogs trying to work to that left side of the circle. They were working to Solomon, trying to get the ball in the hands of the young freshman. Armuchee subbing out. Cedartown will get it right at their bench. Asia Ware will check it in for Cedartown.
Coach Green trying to do a little coaching here, and it goes to Solomon, now to Charlie Todd in the paint, jumper up off the window. That's no good. And now we got a whistle, and a foul will be called on Cedartown, I believe. Let's check it. It will be on number 14. Yes, Charlie Todd. That'll be her second foul. 5.5 to play in the ball game. 43-11. Armuchee will take the victory in this one unless something crazy happens. Of course, this does not count in the record books. Number 11, Josie Harris. She'll lob a pass over here to 31. Now back to the left end. Back to the top. Down to Vitello. Back to the center. It's number 11, Josie Harris. She'll put up the floater. It's no good. Off of Armuchee. They are able to recover. They'll check a 3 right at the buzzer. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. Solomon will pass right side to Ware. Ware sees herself a shot. She'll put it up no good, and we can't get the board. And Armuchee will pick that one up.
They've out-rebounded us all night long, and that is really cutting into your offensive game plan there when you're just getting absolutely no second looks at it whatsoever.
They go down low to Puckett. Puckett has to go back outside. Now to the left side. Wide open from three right there. In and out, no good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown, but we will have a jump ball. That's going to stay with Armuchee.
It was Stinson and Ware that would tie it up underneath the basket. This time, possession arrow in favor of the team in white.
The junior Naivy Spoon will come in for the first time today.
Mariah Westmoreland also going to check in for Cedartown as Kinsley Boozer and Asia Ware will head to the Cedartown sideline.
To the center, it goes inbounds to number 21, Tori Vitello. And that pass is deflected but recovered. Vitello will pass down low, and we're trying to get a loose ball. And now we got another jump. That will give the ball to Cedartown.
Interesting call there on the jump ball, but we will take it. Chastity Washington is going to check in for Cedartown, and Solomon will come out of the game. The freshman with a lot of good minutes so far for Cedartown, and her night may be done with those 4 fouls. We may see her again.
Chastity Washington, top of the key, going to pass right side. Mariah Westmoreland back to Washington. Washington trying to fight her way down there, and she'll be called for the travel, and I think that was the right call.
Well, sometimes that happens with Washington. Her feet just get out in front of her hands there, and she commits the travel, so it will be a turnover. And Armuchee will get it back as Asia Ware checks back in for Cedartown, and Haven Barclay goes to the Cedartown bench.
4 minutes to go here in the ball game. Driving is number 10, Peyton Puckett, and now we got a push out. Now they're going to say that was out of bounds.
Yeah, we got away with one there.
Sure did.
Chastity Washington making contact with number 31, Aubrey Dostart for the Indians.
Now done pass interference in football.
Yeah, all day.
All day long.
And twice on Sunday.
Josie Harris will check it in. She'll get it on the lob pass. Now back to the left side. She's wide open from three. It's no good. One thing that Armuchee hasn't really done too well tonight, and now we're double teamed at the corner. Now we got a whistle, travel called, and it's going to go back over to the Indians. But one thing that Armuchee has not done terribly well tonight has been three-pointers. This score could be a lot worse than it is.
Yeah, you're right
with some of their looks. 3:43 to play in the ball game, 43-11. Armuchee has the ball underneath the basket, and just a quick steal right there by Chastity Washington. She's unmolested. She'll take it up. The layup is no good. And rebound goes to Armuchee.
And again, we don't have any help there to get a second look at it with the board. Another rebound.
And there's a shot good from double alts.
Gabby Stinson, that's her first basket of the night. Pushes the score 45-11.
Yep, 45-11 is it. Isabella Rosser will be checking in at the next buzzer, a freshman for the Lady Bulldogs. They try to go down low. It'll be tipped away and out of bounds. And I think Asia Ware might have got a hand on it. And we will send a couple of new ones in. It'll be Rosser coming in as well as number 15, Maddie Cabrera. Two freshmen checking in. Cedartown emptying their bench.
Well, and this is something that, again, you hit on it earlier, but this is not a luxury that Cedartown has had in years past, but a good, solid bench play. And we'll see what these freshmen can do.
There's a layup. It's no good. Rebound by Armuchee. Their putback is good. Number 14 again, Aubrey McConkey. She continues to pile up the points.
16 on the night so far.
Washington down the floor for Cedartown. She'll stop and pass to the left side. Got it to Cabrera. Now it's Westmoreland. Westmoreland drives, a little floater. No good. Looked like a good shot, but it fortunately does not go. It'll be Josie Harris who'll bring it down the opposite way. 2:20 to play in the ball game. 47-11. They go down low. The easy lay-in is true. Aubrey McConkey once again with her 18th point.
Knocking on the door of 20 for McConkey. And they're going to call, oh, come on. Well, that's okay. That's a young mistake there. That's a young mistake by a freshman. Cedartown going over the line there on the inbounds pass. So Armuchee will get the ball back underneath their own basket with 2:11 left to play. That's something you just learn from. And I'd much rather have her commit that error here against Armuchee in this scrimmage game than once we get later on into the season.
Three-pointer from the left side, no good. Put back is going to be in there from number 12, Sophie Thacker this time. The senior puts it in to make it 51-11. A 40-point lead for Armuchee. Washington top of the key. Lost the handle, and we got a foul called on the reach in there by Armuchee.
At the end of the third, I had talked about the tale of two halves. It was only a 6-4 game if you had reset there at halftime with Armuchee on top so far. The Lady Indians outscoring the Lady Dogs by 16 points here in the fourth period.
Westmoreland trying to drive it. She'll give it now to Washington. Washington all the way to the hoop, lays it up, no good. She'll be fouled by the Lady Indians. That previous foul, by the way, was on Vitello, and this one's on double alls.
So Vitello, picked up her second, and Stinson just picked up her second.
So Chastity to the charity stripe now with 1:45 to play in the ball game.
Second trip of the night for Chastity. She missed both of hers on the previous trip.
Washington's first free throw is short. 31 coming into the ball game. She'll check in for Vitello. And here comes free throw number 2 from Chastity. That one up, and it's good. 51-12. Cedartown has been stuck at 11 for a while.
Well, that's their first point here of the fourth period. And it comes with, 1:44 or so left to play.
Harris to the right side goes to Rowland. Trying to go down low. It's going to be intercepted by Cedartown. Chastity Washington will pick up the loose ball. And Chastity will bring it across the timeline. Midcourt strike. Goes to the right side. Get it to number 20, Spoon, now to the left side of Westmoreland. She'll try a long three. Good off the glass.
Good looking shot. Yep, good looking shot there from Westmoreland. She hit that one from just beyond the arc. The first one for Cedartown of the night.
51-15 now. 1:04 to play. They go down low. The little jumper in the paint, no good. Rebound by Westmoreland, who just had the three. Now she's got to get tied up with a jump ball, and Armuchee will keep the ball with 55.1 to go in the ball game. Armuchee and Cedartown boys teams ready to come onto the court as soon as this game concludes.
And it will start probably right around about 7:30.
I think so.
We're going to be right on time.
Yeah, this one is right on time. There's a three-pointer from double all. No good. Rebound will be taken underneath by Armuchee. Was able to be safe from going out of bounds. Stacker got it. Now they go underneath. The layup is up and in from 0-0.
Yeah, that's Stinson. That is her second basket of this fourth period.
53-15. Lead for Armuchee. Here comes Washington. Washington had it ripped right out of her hands. She was trying to drive it, lost the handle, but she's going to take it back, I think. Oh, should have been a travel, but no call there. Armuchee does retain possession. Three from straight away is up and no good. Shot clock is off. Cedartown's got the ball back. Pass is going to be deflected and stolen. Armuchee will should have they're going to call a foul. I thought they might have had a backcourt violation, but they will get Chastity with a foul. The 16.1, that'll be her second. Sophie Thacker will check the ball in for the Lady Indians, who will win this ball game. Here's Harris. 13 to go. Back to Thacker. Thacker passes to the left side. Wide open from three over there. No good. Rebound will be taken by Cedartown. They go ahead. Chastity Washington. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. No time for the shot there. And the final score, Cedartown falls to Armuchee 53-15. Sam, you want to go ahead and give those final stats and we'll wrap it up? Sam Branch has your final stats, 53-15.
It is Kinsley Boozer who leads the scoring effort for Cedartown with 4 points on the night. Chastity Washington, Haven Barclay, Mariah Westmoreland all finishing the night with 3, and Asia Ware finishing the night with 2 points. Cedartown would only shoot 12% from the floor and 33% from the charity stripe. So a tough offensive night for the Lady Dogs, but they were up against a very, very talented Armuchee team that played really stingy defense and didn't miss many shots themselves. So Lady Dogs have a lot to work on between now and Tuesday, but also a lot of positive that you saw from some of their young players, especially Camille Solomon, who did not have any points on the night, but we saw her being very involved in that Cedartown offensive starting lineup, and I expect to see a lot more out of that young lady as the season progresses.
Well, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. About 14 minutes from now, we'll have the boys matchup, Cedartown and Armuchee, and we'll have that for you here on the Big Double A on the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network. So stay tuned. We'll be right back in about 14 minutes. We'll send it back to the station for some music, and we'll return with the boys matchup in 14 minutes time here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
W291